Can you hear the audio? I mean, I'm hearing it now. Y'all hear the audio when I do that? This ain't no SpongeBob. Put this audio down. All right. Man, it was crazy yesterday, man. Cause I tried getting it back on. It was too much stuff. I was tired, to be honest with you. I gotta update a lot of stuff though. Alright, where we were last time, we were about to fight, what's her name? She wanted us to go in here.
Take it easy.
They want us to fight the boss of the game. What's up, AJ? How you been, man? Oh, there's one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm strong enough.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Y'all can hear this, right?
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end
At
to
least
it
I
all.
can hear it, so. At least I can hear it. Welcome, Fox.
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Man, I'm about to fail.
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Where are we going?
Huh?
I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place. Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse! Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme! Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits Ei's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time.
It was something
Only
going on
rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Pathetic. This ends now. Insolent. Evasion is futile. Kichi and sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Inazuma shines eternal! down! Absurd! Weak. Illusion! Gone! Illusions are but distractions. There is no escape! Shattered! Torn to oblivion! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Stillness transcending! Absurd! Illusion shattered! Transcend all constraints. Ha!
I don't think I have food I can.
Inferior. Insolent. Now you shall perish. Shine down. Pathetic. The eye sweeps the land. Absurd. Torn to oblivion. Only emptiness. Oh wait.
I said
Have you finally
when I
defeated
started
her?
streaming like 3 weeks ago, I had the cam. The wire I put to it was incorrect.
It appears
It
your
was a
martial
2.0.
prowess has not dulled. But how
Not
long
sure why
can
it
your
was
will
working that
remain
one day,
strong?
but it didn't want to work going forward. Maybe because I haven't used it in a while.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking. One that will be resistant to
I didn't
erosion.
even really get in depth with this.
If I don't do this,
Yeah, the cam was.
the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. "500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place.
You're not wrong.
It is about time that I learned to trust
I'm
them.
looking at like 2 things at the same time.
I understand that. But if the
I know
dreams
I
of
need
which
a haircut.
Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma.
Bro, I'm telling you, each day
However
something
long the
happens
battle
in these
may
stores,
last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity.
bro.
I
I'm
vow
not
to
even
the
sure about
subjects
that.
of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This
It's
is
another
my
situation
oath.
going on. I can't say because
Please,
it's going on right
Be
now.
my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but
Bro,
still.
it's in the ghetto, if you ask me. Until the store moves from that area, it's gonna continue to have drama.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times and has a history of rushing into difficult situations.
I feel like
What
once
if
it
she
moves
gets
to a
too
better
obsessed
area,
with winning, and she
that's the
forgets
only way
why
we're
she's
gonna move
there in the
forward.
first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
What's up, Barry?
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better.
Hello, Cupcake.
Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay. Maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard. Oh, you're right.
Not at the cost of
Paimon nearly
somebody's
forgot
life.
about her.
If somebody dies in there,
Who knows if she really understands these
they're gonna
consciousness
lose a lot
realm
more
plane
money
thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can
than they
turn
think.
to. All right, up the mountain we
not at the
go.
cost of a life. You have to fight her again? Fight who? Oh, you talking about E? Oh, you talking about E?
Bad one?
Yeah,
No, let me try.
they want you to fight her.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this.
Yeah.
Why start fretting about it now? Rushed
And I
into
seen-
it without
I seen a
thinking.
mail that the company
Well
got
put.
sued
Oh, she acts
because
like such a child sometimes.
because drivers
So you
are-
seem to be under the impression that
were
I am able
working
to offer
not on
some
the
sort
clock,
of help?
or they won't get paid
Who
for
gave you that idea?
the time they did.
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one.
Like for example,
But
you're
really,
doing
the truth of the
delivery
matter
at 5,
is that I don't
the
know
store
much more about
closes.
Raiden Makoto's realm of
You do
consciousness than
delivery
you
at
do.
4:55.
All
the
I
store
know
closes
is
at
that
5.
it's the foundation of
You
the
deliver,
sacred
you got
Sakura.
back at 6:30.
And from what I've heard, it's a little
company only
different
chooses to
from
pay you
A's
6
plane of
o'clock.
euthymia.
Because
But you're
Raiden
supposed to get paid
Makoto
to
is no
6:30.
longer alive?
So that's
Not
one
just
scenario
because of that.
Probably what
The
happened,
nature of the space
that the
itself
company got
is
sued.
different in some way.
But yeah, they got
But
sued.
I can only...
$6 million.
Anyway, we needn't worry about
They
the
have to
details too
split it
much.
between
It'll
all
just
the
be a little
drivers.
difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
You know,
Please, see that he stays safe.
that's one of the situations going on. But that's not really important. Everybody knows that. They send a mail out, but you know, I think what she can do.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon's staying here then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
You... Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine. Paimon's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Yo, these animations, bro.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Animations.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
It's so good.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Are you gonna put in all this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Oh snap.
The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Inferior! Witness the final calamity! Shine down! Inferior! There is no escape! Eternity is in my...
I'm like that.
This is the end. You have won.
Not gonna
I
lie, it was
believed you
easy
were
only because
incapable of
this. It's probably harder
transcending
when
the
you have to versus
past.
the real boss.
But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit.
They just did
But
this
a
so
will that
it'd
cannot
make it
be
fun to
eroded
use her,
has no
to make
way
people
to
buy-
embrace
pay
the
for her.
future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The
Yeah.
blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call
Imagine
growth.
Will getting his own
I
Genshin
understand.
character in the future.
I shall become your shadow, just
That
as
would
you
be
were once
crazy.
Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon. who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
It did work for her. Because
So the A of the
present
present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Why is she not saying anything?
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely
What was
swallowed
that?
up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it. One with nature. The wind knows. One with nature. Into the wind. The wind knows.
Yeah, this boss is hard. Gonna be hard. It's gonna be so hard. Alright, let me see what I need done. That's tomorrow. What I can do is artifacts. Right. That's a domain. I gotta do 3 of those. So I'm gonna.
Time to go.
3 of these. Well, I guess I'm good.
Off we go!
Pay your dues.
My apologies! Sakura swirl! Busted! Teamwork is
As one with wind and cloud.
Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over! Quiet now!
A little taste.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Now you've got me worked up.
Busted! Things are about to get dicey. Winging it wasn't the best idea. Take flight! Embrace the ice! Let's light it up! Off we go! Teamwork is adventure time!
Pay your dues.
Clouds high. The bird.
Quietly now. Busted. No. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Let's light it up. I'm going.
Wind strike.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Look at me.
Adventure time.
There you are.
Pay your dues.
As one with wind and cloud.
Kamisato out. Zumetsu. Busted. Everybody stand back. Whirling. Gotcha.
The wrong test of
Take it easy. Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Now you've got me worked up.
Light it up. My apologies. Gotcha.
Nothing good. Wait, didn't I do 3? Yeah, I did. Alright,
Take it easy. Ad Astra. I got a new letter from an informant.
might have to do...
Looks like the situation has changed. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Maybe you're...
If I found my Switch, I could probably help you on that. Yeah, that is difficult, but it should be easier now. Depending on which one you're trying to get. It is hard. Talk to you soon.
If you ever had...
So all I gotta do is his ley lines.
Off we go! Take flight!
Quietly now. Take it easy. Gotcha.
I'm going in!
Compared to the storms I've been... Wind strike! One with nature.
My opponent! Let's light it up! Whirling snow!
Digimon Survivor later this month. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Take flight!
If it does come out, I want to watch a video on it. I want to first watch a video because I don't know, it's gonna be good. I like other Digimon games coming out.
Adventure time!
I'm not sure how this one's gonna be playing out, so. I never played Kingdom Hearts. For them to make like remakes and stuff, it must be good. Or remix, whatever it's called. Yeah, it must be good. I'm surprised they did that though. From how, you know, the ways or things are going.
The wind knows me. Into the wind. One with nature. The wind knows me. Follow the wind. Time.
Yeah, you did. Man, I'm like tired. Right, that's nice.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart. Time to go.
Next
We
week,
go.
I'm most likely not be able to stream
Adventure time.
based on my schedule. Just to give a warning, I won't be able to stream. Maybe Monday.
Time to go.
Other than that, I can't stream. It's gonna be busy.
Let's light it.
Into the wind.
My apologies.
Busted. Quietly now.
Cha. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Wind strike.
Whirling.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Cha.
Take it easy.
Okay. Should be one more audios.
It's raining.
One with nature. Time to go. Wind strike.
Let's light it up.
Clouds high. The bird.
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Alright. Where is the fastest way? I guess this.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Adventure time. My apologies.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Teamwork is just
Wind strike.
Whirling quietly now. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Take flight. Busted. Let's light it up.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud. Time to go.
Couldn't break the curse.
Got killed. They aren't doing more of these things. Barbers don't.
Let's light it up! Benny's adventure team. I have failed you. My apologies. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Time to go.
I need Raiden, man. Raiden and Yellow can break them up. I can really see that.
Time to go.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. What was I about to do? Turn in the story. Have some more moons.
Time to go.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
I'm able to do one wish. Do I got one? Yes, sir. And I'm gonna save the rest.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
All right. Let's do this. Come on, man. Give me what I want.
Off we go.
Pay your dues.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Take flight. Embrace the ice.
The wrong test subject.
Things are about to get dicey.
Wind strike.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
The wrong test subject.
Busted. Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Adventure time. Off we go.
This game, bro. Never get anything good. Let me some time with this domain.
I go on an adventure. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Time to go. The wind knows it. One with nature.
Adventure time!
The wind knows it. Time to go.
The wrong test subject.
adventure time.
Careless.
It's fine.
Picked the wrong
Brings a
test
smile to my
subject.
face. Time to go. One with nature.
Okay. Nothing good.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Bro.
Off we go. adventure time. Let's light it.
Time to go.
Let's light it up. My apologies. Kami-sato out. So let's... Gotcha.
Wind strike.
Let's light it up.
Time to go. Time to go. Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame.
That hurts!
Busted! Wind strike! Clouds high! The birds call!
Quietly now. Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's over. Everybody stand back! Take flight! Gotcha!
Wind strike!
My apologies! I shall treasure this good fortune.
Time to go.
Let's light it up! Adventures! Let's light it up! Teamwork! Take flight! Sakura swirl! Busted! These are about to get dicey. That's gonna hurt in the morning. This is just my...
Time to go.
Let's light it up!
Wind strike!
Whirling!
Wind strike! The wind knows me. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Into the wind!
My apologies! Embrace the ice! Gotcha! Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Take it easy. Gotcha! No! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Don't stand too close to me. Or
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go. Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
I'm going in! Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Let's light it up!
Time to go. One with nature.
Hello, potato. How's it going?
Wind strike.
Whirling snow! Off we go!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Huh? Everybody stand back!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
My apologies! Sakura swirl! Yeah! Let's light it up!
Time to go. Wind strike.
Benny's adventure team, I have failed you. This is just my luck. Busted. Quietly now. Busted. Here comes the catch.
The wind knows me.
My girl naming all the foods.
Follow the wind.
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo! Guess they must be good friends. Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your... I was just ordering some clothes when I ran...
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito.
So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relation.
It's probably fine.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers though. That's old news, though. So,
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married.
wow, that's great!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They have...
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet.
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals.
Lady Hiragi has been in hot...
This is wonderful news! But,
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life.
Right? I think so too.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big... Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just... Everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it a...
I get what you mean. I really do. We need this wedding.
What should we do? Shall we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to bother...
It's fine. He and Ayaka are
I see.
Let's go to the Kami-sama.
Oh, it's this. stuff to do. Not much stuff. I'm gonna have to end it here because I gotta wake up early in the morning. Thank you for you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. You know, like I said, next week I'm gonna be not possibly streaming because I have a lot of things to do. But my schedule's gonna be really full. I'm very exhausted if you can't tell. But alright, have a good night. Peace.